Alright guys, so I got me an E46 M3 and I can't be more stoked. I've been looking for an E46 M3 with a blown engine for years, and they are very hard to find around this area, especially in the case that I needed one with a blown engine. The reason being is because a while back I bought me a wrecked and totaled M3 that I got this powertrain out of, and I knew that I would eventually one day find me an E36 with, you know, a busted engine. I just didn't realize it would take as long as it did. But I do have the cars in here side by side. I did rearrange the shop to fit all my cars in here. I know I have a lot of cars, and I'm gonna get to getting this thing swapped here relatively soon. This engine right here is gonna be the engine that I'm gonna be putting into this car. Now, from what the previous owner told me, he has a brand new clutch in this thing. And we're gonna make this happen relatively quick on this channel because of the simplicity of getting it swapped over and me not having to modify a lot of stuff. It's just a basic, simple motor swap. Pulling the engine and transmission out of this chassis and planting it into this one. I'll clean things up in the engine bay as I install this engine here, and I will be able to get this thing running and put on the road relatively quick. And super stoked about it. I was not in the market of finding, you know, or buying another car, and just so happens, you know, it's like my wife tells me, looking leads to liking, liking leads to buying, buying leads to spending money. Well, I know she's right. I've been doing it, but at least I'm not buying drugs. Anyway, I am gonna be swapping this thing here pretty soon. What's the way that it's gonna go down on this channel is I'm going to first finish off the Z31 project, get that bad boy done. After that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the Camaro in here. I'm gonna be installing the catch can and the coilovers in that thing. And after I get that done, we're gonna go straight into swapping the engine into this car. And I already got one of my homies that I'm gonna be selling him the shell to really cheap because he's one of my boys, and you know, he's helped me out in the past. So I'm gonna hook him up with the shell, and he's gonna put it to good use, probably throw an M50 back in it with a turbo and whatever. I mean, it's gonna be his after that. So this is the main car that I originally wanted, and now that I have it, I'm going to be, you know, making it my own. So one of the biggest key factors for me buying this car is, one, the hood's a little faded in the carbon fiber areas, but I can fix that up, re-clear it, and make it look pretty. It's got a VIS vented hood on it. It has Miro staggered rims on it that, you know, look really good on the car, and I'll probably keep them on for a little bit until I change it up later on. But I like the wheels, and also it has BC coilovers that are pretty new that he just put in the car. And he's got the carbo seat in there with the slider rails, so that's cool. And also he has a axle back exhaust on this car that is full titanium. I forgot the name brand of it. I'll have to hit him up on the messenger again and see what it is, but it's supposed to be a really expensive titanium axle back exhaust that costs, you know, quite a bit of money. So with the parts that are in this car alone, it's a good buy. It is, you know, a great starting point for me to swap the transplant over into that. and be able to, you know, drive this thing really quick. So totally stoked on that. Totally stoked on the Camaro. Totally stoked about everything right now. And we got plenty of content to shoot here in the future. And after I'm done with this, guys, I am going to get back to that Z32. I know I've been saying that, and then, you know, I buy more cars and then things, you know, just get in the way. But like I stated before, this is not a big build. This is just me being able to swap the engine over, and it's a quick job. So a couple episodes, maybe 3 to 4 episodes, and it's done. And on the Z32, I get back, I got, you know, to get that engine bay painted before I start putting the transplant in, but we got all the parts in order to do that. So we have to get that done here pretty soon as well, because before you know it's going to start getting cold here. And it's going to be perfect time once the temperatures start coming back down, because it's been, you know, typically over here it's been in the upper 90s to 100 degrees a day. And that's just a little too hot to throw paint. So when the temperatures start coming down a little bit, that'll be whenever I prioritize myself to get that engine bay painted, because once that's done, we'll be able to plop this bad boy in there and test out the motor mounts and everything and get that RB25 in there. So with that being said, guys, now y'all know the deal. I got me a 4-cylinder turbocharged Camaro, which a lot of y'all probably hate me for, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'll enjoy the car. I'll let you guys tell me if y'all like the content on that, and if y'all do like the content of that, I'll include a lot of that in there. And we will be getting all this other stuff done relatively quick. I'm rambling. I lost my placement where I'm at. I don't even know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. It's just a quick episode on what I got, man. So y'all know what to expect on this channel. If you're watching this for the first time, check out my past playlist. Check out my videos. You can get a feel of what this channel offers. I'm trying to reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. We got plenty of cars. We got plenty of content. And the videos, the episodes are great, man. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you guys on the next episode.